The yes ladder. People are more likely to agree to larger requests after small ones. Start by getting them to say yes to minor things in conversation. This creates a psychological pattern of agreement. Once small agreements accumulate, they feel consistent agreeing with you. It works in persuasion, networking, and even dating scenarios. This technique subtly encourages cooperation without pressure. Make sure the initial requests are genuine and easy to comply with. Each yes builds trust and rapport incrementally. By the end, larger requests feel natural rather than forced. This is rooted in the foot in the door technique, one of the most studied persuasion hacks. People want to stay consistent with their previous choices, so they keep saying yes. Used wisely, it can help you influence decisions without coming across as pushy. It's a cheat code that makes people feel like helping you was their own idea all along. The scarcity principle. People tend to value things that appear limited. Being slightly unavailable or unpredictable makes you more desirable. This applies to attention, time, or social presence. It increases perceived worth without arrogance. Scarcity creates anticipation, making interactions more impactful. Overdoing it can seem disinterested, so balance is key. This principle works in both professional influence and romantic attraction. It triggers the brain's natural desire for what's rare. Properly applied, it makes people prioritize you subconsciously. Luxury brands use this exact principle by creating limited editions. People want them more because they're scarce. You can apply this socially by protecting your time and saying no strategically. When people see your attention isn't unlimited, they work harder to earn it. The less available you are, the more value people place on the moments they do get with you. The emotional echo. Validating emotions strengthens bonds immediately. When someone expresses feelings, reflect and acknowledge them before offering advice. This shows empathy and understanding which people crave. Emotional resonance triggers trust and comfort. People are more likely to open up and like someone who gets them. Avoid judgment or interruption as it breaks the connection. Use phrases like, "I understand why you feel that way," or "that makes sense." Emotional echoing works in friendships, professional mentoring, and romantic connections. It creates lasting emotional attachment through simple, consistent acknowledgement. Psychologists call this active listening, and it's one of the fastest ways to build trust. People don't always want solutions, they want to feel heard. By being that person, you become a safe space others return to again and again. The more people feel understood by you, the more loyal and attached they become. The curiosity hook. Humans have an innate desire for closure. Sharing hints or partial stories makes others want to learn more about you. It engages their brain in a way that full disclosure cannot. Use this in conversations to spark interest and deepen engagement. Questions or teasing statements are excellent tools. People naturally invest attention to satisfy their curiosity. Avoid overcomplicating. Keep your hints intriguing but understandable. This tactic works in friendships, networking, and dating. When used strategically, curiosity keeps you at the center of attention. This taps into the Zeigarnik effect, a psychology principle where people remember unfinished things better than finished ones. By leaving gaps, you create mental tension they want to resolve. Done right, you'll always have people chasing the next piece of your story. The Likeability Mirror. Humans naturally feel comfortable around those who behave like them. Mirroring someone's gestures, tone, or speech patterns subtly makes them feel in sync with you. This doesn't mean copying everything, which comes off as fake. Start with small cues like posture or phrases. Gradually matching their energy level increases rapport unconsciously. People tend to trust and like those who seem similar to them. This trick works in social, professional, and romantic contexts. The key is subtlety. Overdoing it is obvious. When done correctly, it creates instant connection without the other person realizing why. Mirroring is often used by top salespeople and negotiators because it builds unconscious trust. You can practice it daily by observing people's speech rhythm or body position. With time, it becomes second nature and makes you a naturally magnetic communicator. If you master mirroring, you can influence conversations without even speaking more than a few words. The mystery trigger. Unpredictability keeps the brain engaged and interested. Revealing everything about yourself at once reduces intrigue. Instead, introduce layers of your personality gradually. This triggers curiosity and dopamine, making people think about you even when you're absent. Avoid being deliberately secretive or manipulative. Small surprises or unexpected reactions maintain excitement in interactions. Mystery encourages others to invest attention in you actively. It can make you more memorable and attractive in social and romantic contexts. Properly balanced, it strengthens bonds without creating confusion. This works because the brain craves novelty. Dopamine spikes when something is unexpected. That's why people get hooked on cliffhanger shows or stories. By being slightly unpredictable, you keep relationships exciting and prevent stagnation. Mystery makes you unforgettable. People will keep coming back just to figure you out. The compliment magnet. Genuine compliments activate positive emotions in the brain. People naturally gravitate toward those who make them feel good about themselves. Target things they clearly value about their effort or personality. Generic compliments feel cheap and unconvincing. Specificity shows you notice details others miss. Complimenting someone in front of others can enhance social approval. Timing is crucial. Give compliments naturally, not forced. This increases your likability and makes you memorable. Consistent, thoughtful compliments can build long-term positive associations. Research shows compliments trigger the same brain reward centers as receiving money. They don't just make people like you, they also improve performance. By being the person who uplifts others sincerely, you become someone people want to keep around. A well-placed compliment can change someone's entire mood and make them tie that good feeling to you. The confidence projection. Confidence is a universal attractor. Even if you feel nervous, body language like standing tall and maintaining eye contact signals security. Your tone of voice should be steady and calm. Confident people are perceived as competent and trustworthy. It draws others in and makes them more receptive. Small habits, like slow gestures, reinforce the impression of control. Confidence also influences your own mindset positively. Overconfidence or arrogance will backfire, so stay grounded. Projected confidence can turn ordinary interactions into magnetic ones. Confidence is contagious. When you radiate, others subconsciously mirror it back. Studies show confident speakers are rated more persuasive even if their arguments are weaker. This means confidence alone can tip outcomes in your favor in social or professional settings. When you lead with confidence, people often follow without even questioning why.